Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Big warm welcome if you're new here, and thank you so much to all of you for joining me. So today we're talking about ways that we can cultivate a little bit more of a high-end look, if we want to, of course. So this video contains my top tips to achieve a higher end style, to elevate your look and to look a bit more classy, and you don't have to break the bank. So this is not about looking expensive as such, but just a bit more tailored, a bit more affluent, a bit more as though we've spent more on our clothes than we actually have. Plus, at the end of the video, I have 7 individual key pieces that are surefire telltale signs that you're rich, even if you're not. And I'm going to be illustrating these points by styling up outfits for you, and I have something incredibly special for you too. How you can actually wear a twinkling star. Mysterious? Oh yes, it's all coming up in this video. So let's kick off with my first tip on how to look more high-end. Number 1, which is invest in a few quality hero pieces. Now I suggest that you get just a few quality pieces where you may not even need to buy them, because this channel of course isn't about buying but about styling. But just to get a few quality pieces, and then I suggest you fill out the rest of your wardrobe with more affordable pieces depending on your budget of course. So if you don't want to spend too much on your clothes, develop a strategy, and of course really maximize buying pieces in the sales as well. But whatever you decide to invest in, make sure that you are totally in love with it, so that when you look at it or when you wear it, it makes you really happy. Because never buy anything just because you think you should. Only wear what you love, so only buy what you love. And if you are going to invest in a few things, do make sure that they're classics and will stand the test of time. They don't have to be incredibly pricey, just good quality. And then just mix and match the rest of your wardrobe with the investment piece, and that piece will really elevate your whole look. So let me show you what I mean in my first look, look 1. So these sunglasses are my new purchase, Yves Saint Laurent, as you can see. I absolutely adore them. They make me so happy just to look at them. Honestly, I had to save for them, and I think that probably adds to their value in my mind as well. Now, I'm biased, of course, but I think they are absolutely stunning. However, the rest of the outfit is really economical. The linen blouse that you can see here is in a light khaki colour from H&M, and I really like this colour for the summer, especially when I'm here in the UK. It's not always that hot, so a shirt, you know, is quite a good idea, but I can still wear it in the heat because it's cool linen. Anyway, the key thing here is that this shirt only costs £27 or $34, but because I'm wearing it with designer sunglasses and it's in a natural fabric, pretty classic cut, and a neutral, and I'll be talking a lot about these factors later on in this video in much more detail, you might not realize that it didn't cost way more. And of course the same thing applies to the tailored trousers. They were £56 from Goelia. Honestly, they're one of my favourite pieces this summer. They're so elegant, such a great cut, really beautifully tailored. So you see, you don't really have to have the whole wardrobe filled with expensive pieces to look expensive. One item just reflects onto the rest. So, you know, you can get away with really inexpensive things for most of your wardrobe. So let's move on to my second point about what can really make your outfits look expensive, which is, and this is a big one, number 2, discreet quality jewellery. So here is the twinkling star that I was talking about. But I can hear you say, but Deirdre, it's a diamond. And you're right, of course, because stars that we see twinkling in the night sky made the carbon which these diamonds were created from. I just love this romantic idea. And I also love these diamonds. Fabulous. They're crafted with ethically sourced lab-grown diamonds, and they've got solid 14 karat gold by a company called Idyll, which has sponsored this little section of the video. Now, Idyll crafts and hand checks all their pieces at their ateliers in Antwerp, Belgium, and they are the perfect illustration for my point about discreet quality jewellery being the ultimate uplift in your look. And of course you don't need diamonds, do you? But anything discreet, something discreet, good quality is an absolute must. But why not diamonds? You know, they are the gold standard, or should I say diamond standard, of looking expensive and classy. So I really wanted to show you these. So Idyll produce fabulous, high quality, high caliber diamonds at the best price on the market. So, you know, what this means is that they make diamonds much more accessible to you and me. They're fairly priced without any markups. For example, a diamond stud like the one I've got in here starts at $175, which if you've ever bought diamonds before, you'll know is an incredible price for something that is the perfect investment to really upgrade every outfit to look high end and polished. And these lab grown diamonds are lab created. They're not mined, so they use up less energy from the earth and create no damage when they're made. I just love that. And another of the great ways that Idyll is different from other brands is that you can buy their diamonds in a modular way. So let me show you, because I'm really excited about these pieces. This is a medium-sized diamond stud, and it comes in petite, medium and big, and of course in rose gold and white gold as well if you prefer that look. So if you start with this gorgeous classic diamond stud, which you can literally wear with anything, anywhere, and then you can add modular things to your base stud to create whole new looks and different earrings. So for example here, the whole look, I've added the Audrey, which is a stunning attachment with 20 sparkly little diamonds, and which the diamond stud fits into perfectly. So this would be great for a dressier look, and it just looks like another complete pair of earrings. And of course it's the same modular idea with the necklace. You start with a solid 14 karat gold chain, which is beautiful in its own right, and then you add whatever pendant you wish. This one that I've added here is called the Ava, and I totally fell in love with it. Very Hollywood, that name, isn't it? Ava. It's pear-shaped, which I thought looked that little bit more sophisticated, and you can wear it either way up or even sideways if you want to be uber modern. So essentially you have a diamond piece that is a 2-in-1, and you can customize it with your choice of attachment. As I said, I've got Ava here, but there's loads more to choose from. Now if you're drooling over these diamonds as much as I am, I'm thrilled to tell you that I've got a discount code for you, which is Deirdre10, and this gives you 10% off. Just go through the link that I'm showing you now on the screen, and which I will also put of course in the video description under the video, to take advantage of this offer. Seriously ladies, diamonds are a 50 and fabulous girl's best friend. You know, it's always a girl's best friend, but we're 50 and fabulous here, so hey, they are our best friend. Okay, on to the next section of the video, which is my point 3, which is make sure that your clothes fit you well. Now, you may have heard me say that before, obviously, but it's because it's true. Because one of the most obvious signs of wealth and class isn't bling, it's the fit of your clothes. Because well-fitting clothes indicate that they're good quality, so of course the assumption is that you must have spent money on them, whether you have or not. Now again, it doesn't cost much to wear clothes that fit. I mean, at most it might be the cost of a tailor to get the fit really right, because you know most brands cut for an average figure and almost nobody is average. So it's easier for clothes to look well-fitting, I think, actually, if you stick to more minimalist shapes and non-fussy clothes, because they do tend to look higher end. But of course, don't be tempted to go too far the other way either. Too many tight items tends to look a little bit cheaper. And also the other way is whole baggy outfits where everything is oversized and looks sloppy tend not to look timeless or classy either. So the secret to having a well-proportioned outfit, of course, is balance as well as fit. You know, it's the perfect combination. So my next style tip is to look a bit more high-end, of course, is number 4, dress up at every opportunity. Now, I don't mean you have to look as though you're going out to Royal Ascot races every day, although that would be quite nice. I hear it's very nice. I haven't been this year. But looking like you've got somewhere rather nice to go is a great approach, I think, and gives you just that little bit of cachet. And why not? When I was a little girl, I don't know about you, but I used to play dressing up a lot. Maybe you did too. And honestly, I think that that bit of fun, dressing up, can still be really exciting, can't it? Why is it just for little girls? Why not also for us? So a nice dress or a beautifully cut skirt and blouse or some classic well-cut trousers, perhaps black, or whatever makes you happy, are things that can really look polished and high-end, like this look in my number 2. I love this beige dress. It's from Goelia actually, which I've featured before in my videos. I love the brand. And why? Because it's classy, it's minimalist, and it has really got easy sophistication. I did feature it in a recent video actually, which was called, I think, something like Mix and Match Essentials for Summer, and I will link that below for you. So what I really wanted to show you here is that you can dress up and feel great, but a dress or an outfit or separates like this could still be worn for more everyday activities. So if you team it with these espadrilles, for example, as you can see here, you could pop into town, meet friends for lunch. You know, you don't have to look OTT just because you're dressing nicely and wearing something nice. Or, of course, you could dress it up with heels and a really nice bag for a different look. But one thing I would say is that if you dress up just a little, make sure that the outfits are classic and classy. Be aware that often, not always, but often brighter colours are more, let's say, dangerous in the sense that they might not look quite as classy. Have a little look at this outfit in comparison. Now, this is a beautiful dress, which I wore last year in California, actually, to Napa Valley. But if my aim had been to look more expensive, I probably wouldn't have chosen it. It's not a classic print, and the colour, whilst it's cheerful, very pretty, is not expensive either. In fact, the dress wasn't that expensive, and these things just give that away somehow. So it's no surprise then that my next point is going to focus on colour and the importance of, number 5, neutral colours. So they're really important if you want to look like you've spent a bit more than you really have, because neutral colours are the way to go, ladies. I mean, this is a really big tip to look wealthier and more classy. Neutrals are it. Neutrals, and especially monochrome actually, in a minimalist style, is a real winner here. Neutral colours, and in the winter often gem colours, jewel colours too, just make you look that little bit more elegant. And neutral colours indicate status and they indicate class, as well as a serious upscale in quality, even if they're not. It's very difficult to tell how much was spent on them too, so all you need to think about really is if you're better suited to cool or warm neutrals, and just take it from there. But you know, neutrals aren't all beiges and greys. At this time of the year especially, I really love to wear navy, as in my look 3. I think navy is softer actually against our slightly more mature skin, and it's the perfect neutral for summer too. It just has that nautical edge, which of course is also an indication that you might have money, because you might have just stepped off an enormous yacht, which I haven't. As you can see, this outfit really celebrates navy as a neutral. And another point that adds to the expensive vibes, I think, is that it's monochrome, which always tends to look more classy. You really can't tell how much you spent on it. Now, this top is from Reiss, and it's actually, I think, last year or even the year before, but it is still in stock. I just love it. It's so stunning. Simple, minimalist, and these trousers are quality as well. They're silk and the flow is just beautiful. And the shoes are from Vivaya, so you can imagine how wonderfully comfortable they are. So my 6th styling tip is about the importance of natural fabrics. And here I'm sticking with navy with the addition of ivory here. You know, just a little point that I want to mention. Certain colour combinations really work well in terms of creating a more well-heeled image. And navy and white, or navy and cream, is one of those magical combinations. I'd love it, you know, if you could share in the comments section what some of your favourite elegant colour combinations are too. I'd love to hear that. But the big point here is that these pieces are made of natural fabrics, like the first outfit that I showed you, that beautiful linen shirt. Well, this one is made of silk, and my, does it make a difference. When you choose natural, high quality fabrics, you know, things like cotton, linen, wool in the winter, of course, silk, cashmere or leather, even viscose too, I would put in that category, you'll find that the pieces last longer and they look better. If you're worried about materials like linen looking crinkled, and let's face it, a bit of a mess sometimes, and if you don't like that look, try blends of these natural materials as well. The whole effect, whichever you choose, will be a much more high-end effect. Okay, on to my 7th point, which is number 7, well manicured groomed nails. Now, being well groomed overall, of course, is pretty crucial if you want to look like you're just that little bit wealthier than you are. But some things are real giveaways, like nails. I really think that well manicured nails can elevate a look and make a really big difference to our appearance. Glossy, natural looking, but clearly well groomed and looked after nails just look fabulous, and they go with everything too, of course. I mean, even if you weren't trying to look in any way more tailored. I just love glossy nails. For real class though, I would suggest shorter nails in a nude or pale pink or pinky milky kind of colour. Now I just think that these look clean and fresh as well as classic and classy. So as a general rule of thumb, the longer the nails by and large, the cheaper they can tend to look. But you know, applying nail polish or having them done is not so expensive. It's just a small thing really, but it makes a big difference even if you only do it for more special occasions. Okay, so here is my bonus point, which is a special add-on to this video, which is the top seven single items that are real telltale signs that you're rich, even if you're not. Even if you don't want to look it, you'll look it with these things. Number one, a good quality big bag in a versatile colour that goes with a lot of your wardrobe, but make sure that you love it and that it's a style that you love. Number two, a full skirt in a classic block colour. Number three, low-heeled sandals or mules, especially in something like nude or black. Number four, a lightweight, long, flowing scarf. Number five, a good watch. Doesn't have to be massively designer, but you could try vintage as a cheaper option or just a good quality classic one. Number six, sunglasses like my YSL, or a great brand which really produces good quality sunglasses like Key or Le Specs, and both of these are way cheaper. And number seven, a high quality white shirt in cotton or linen preferably. And you know, these can be picked up for about 20 or 30 pounds. If you've enjoyed this video, ladies, please bear in mind that it's a bit tongue-in-cheek to look expensive. It's just a bit of fun if you want to look more high-end and a bit more polished. So please do give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you join our wonderful community. We have some fabulous ladies here. And don't forget, if you are interested in diamonds, please check out and take advantage of my code Deirdre10 for those gorgeous diamonds from Idyll. So I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. I really look forward to seeing you in a few days for more short and long videos, so do watch out for them. Lots of love to you all. Bye.